everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video, it's our 50th Age of Sigmar 3.0 battle report, so we're going to do something special for you. We're going to have a 5,000 point game in celebration. And so, today's game, I'm going to be playing with my Stormcast Eternals, and my mate Jed has brought along his Maggotkin of Nurgle. We're going to be playing a scenario out of one of the old GHBs where you could get missions specifically tailored to larger point size games. We're ignoring force restriction and anything, making sure we've just got plenty of cool stuff on the table from both armies. It should just be a ton of fun to do. Roll some dice, smash some models in the middle. Thank you all for the support, and thank you all for watching every battle report up until now. We will fast be approaching 10,000 subscribers, which is when we'll do the next special big game on the channel. We will have a 10,000 point game when we hit that number. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this, get all your friends to come subscribe to the channel. We'll be having a fantastic time with our 10k subscriber milestone. We'll have plenty of stuff to give away from a bunch of the different games we show on the channel, including a bunch of cool widgets and gadgets and mats from our sponsors as well. But enough of that for now. Let's get with the 50 battle reports down and get this special game out of the way first before we even think about that other special game. Thank you all for watching once again. Let's get cracking in and let's check out those armies. Alright, and here we have 5,000 points of Stormcast Eternals. Our general is going to be the Lord Celston on Stardrake, and he's got the Crusader Grand Command trait from the Grand Battles in the General's Handbook. So he's going to give out +1 to hit for whole within 18 inch of him. We then have a cool triumph called the Gift of Slaughter, which is going to be a +1 to wound for one whole unit. And then we've also got the Artifact Crown of Command on our General, which is going to give us an extra D3 command points per turn when he's on the battlefield. The Stormcast Eternals army will also consist of a Lord Imperator, Lord Relictor, Banner of Apotheosis, Knight Vexler, both Indrasta and the Celston Prime, and Knight Incantor. We then have 3 Aether Wings, 5 Vindicators, 3 Hurricane Crossbow, Vanguard Raptors, 3 Annihilators, 3 Praetors, 10 Sequitors and 2 5-man units, 5 Decimators, 5 Protectors, 2 units of 10 Liberators, 10 Retributors, 5 Evocators, and 2 units of 5 Vindictors. Alrighty, and then we have 5,000 points of the Maggotkin of Nurgle. General is going to be the Great Unclean One here, who's going to have the Taskmaster Grand Command trait, which is going to give run, retreat, and charge to units holding within 18 inch of him. Other than that, we've got the Gift of Determination, which is a once per game ability the army can use for reroll once to hit after the dice have been rolled. And then the General is also going to have the Dawnstar Blade, which gives him +2 attacks. Or if this army has more more battle points than the opponent, more victory points, they will get to double the attacks instead. Other than that, we've got another Great Unclean One, the Glotkin Rodigus, 2 Plague Claw Catapults, 3 Plague Drones, 2 units of 2 Pascal Blight Lords, 4 units of 5 Putrid Blight Kings, the Lord of Blights, I think I got the name right, 2 units of 20 Plague Bearers, and the Herald of Nurgle. Before we get into the game, a shout out to our channel sponsors. Terrainheim is a local South Australian laser cut MDF producer that also does a bunch of acrylic work as well. You'll find our amazing Age of Sigmar 3rd edition trackers are available from Terrainheim, where we grab them, and also a bunch of terrain we use on the channel as well, including the City of the Damned, Lost Realms, and Defense Line Terror are all available from Terrainheim. A South Australian local store that supports all the local events fantastically, goes a long way to supporting our local community, and Terrainheim supports the channel amazingly as well. Mithras Games provides battle mats in the new sizes for Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, as well as custom battle mat sizes for games, smaller size of Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry and Kill Team, and 3x3 mats perfect for Elder Scrolls, Call to Arms, and Marvel Crisis Protocol. A fantastic company out in New Zealand, Mithras Games have higher quality mousepad style mats that will make your gaming tables look all the better for having them on them. Alright, and so armies are deployed on this flank. We've got the Liberators, the Praetors, protecting the Ordinata, Aether Wings, Protectors, Sequitors, Judicators, Vindictors in the center, Evocators, the Night Vexillor, Incantor, the Dragon, Yndrasta over on this flank with the Relictor, 10 Retributors, 10 Liberators, and 5 more Sequitors on that flank. Across on the other side of the table, we have the Glotkin, Pascal Blightlords, and Putrid Blight Kings. In the middle there, the 3 Great Unclear ones, more Blightlords, Plague Bearers, and the Lord of Plagues, the Plague Bearer Champion. We then got the 2 Plague Claw Catapults, the Plague Drones, more Plague Bearers, more Blight Kings on the flank, and then the tree deployed behind. And so, for the start of the turn, Stormcast Eternals are going to be taking turn 1. Battle tactic for the turn, we've gone with Aggressive Expansion, controlling 2 objectives outside our territory. And then I get an extra D3 command points at the start, thanks to my command trait. So I'm going to get an extra 3, so it's going to put me up to 8. And then I'm going to try and generate 1 on the Star Drake, because I can. I don't. And then try and generate 1 on... Yep, done. Your generals have got heroic leadership for the turn for heroic action. Magic time. Alright, so the Evocators are going to cast their spell. They're going to go with Empower on themselves. It goes off on a 9. You can try and dispel it. There's no reason not to. You've got enough wizards. So no, it goes off. So they've got plus. They've got their own War Score spell. And then she's going to try and cast Mystic Shield. We'll put it on the Star Drake. That goes off on a 6. You can try and dispel that as well. That stops, so no Mystic Shield. So just Empower on the Evocators. Then I've just got my Priest. He's going to use a Bless. We'll put Bless on the Retributors here. Doesn't go off and actually takes a wound. Alright, so movement is all done. The line just pretty much moves up across the table. Shooting wise, our units in this type of battle can double their range for -1 to hit. So we're going to shoot those Plague Bearers. That technically makes us -2, so we're just going to spend a command point to make us get +1 to hit, which means we will be -1. So our Judicators are going to hit on 4s, 6s do mortals. So 1 mortal and 1 hit. Wow, that was terrible. Wound, it does wound though, so that's going to be 2 6-up saves. However, we've got D6 attacks with our Shockbolt Bow for 3, hitting on 4s. Nothing. So 2 6-ups, 5-ups, sorry, because you're neither. So 1 Plague Bearer goes down from the Judicators. Star Drake's going to shoot the Plague Bearers as well. We can't target any little heroes like I normally would in this particular game. So Star Drake, he's -1 to hit, so he's going to be forced to hit with his Rain of Stars. Hits 3 times. And then 2s to wound. All 3 wounds, they go straight through, so that's going to be 6 damage on the Plague Bearers. So 6 5-up Nurgle saves. Saves 1, so it's going to be another 2, and then a wound carries. Alright, so our Perison's going to shoot as well. He's going to be -1 to hit. So we're actually going to go into the Blight Kings over there, why not? So D6 attacks for the Imperison for 4, hitting on 4s, 3 hits. And winning on 3s. There are 2 armor saves on the Putrid Blight Kings. I believe at -1.
So it's 5 up.
5 up, and then damage 1, so 5 ups again. So 1 wound on those closest to Blight Kings. Yep. And lastly, Yndrasta is going to throw a spear at the Plague Bearers. So she'll be -2 to hit, but she's going to get to -1, so she's going to be on 3s. She hits, and then on 2s, she doesn't wound. Of course not. So that will be the end of Stormcast Eternal's turn. We're going to get 1 point for each objective because it's the first battle round, and we completed our battle tactics for 5 points. And so, Nurgle, turn 1 for starters, we generate some extra command points for our generals being on the table. And then Ferocious Advance is going to be the Nurgle's battle tactic for the turn. And next up, we're going to go with Heroic Actions. I'm going to choose Heroic Willpower. You're going to try and generate Heroic Leadership on a 4+. Not that we need those extra command points. Nope, doesn't matter anyway. We still got like 7. And then Magic.
Cool. Sweet.
So, Great Unclean Ones, how magic works in this style of game. Because he's a 2-cast wizard, he's going to get +1 to cast. Each wizard in this size game can only cast 1 spell, but for every spell they don't get to cast, they get +1 to their roll. So, Great Unclean Ones are a 2-cast wizard, so you're going to get +1 to your roll.
Cool. Roll 7.
So, that's a 10. 11. I might let you have that one, because you've got plenty more wizards I can try and dispel.
It's the first one I get that off, so.
Alright, so the Great Unclean One spell went off, so hit the Liberators, so on a 4+, they'll get a disease point. No. Well, that was good. Next spell.
Fleshy Abundance.
Fleshy Abundance.
With the god, the bell.
Yep.
He's going to take a wound, so
yep.
just +1.
So Fleshy Abundance going.
So
9. +1. +2. Yeah, so it's 11. You know what? I might as well start trying to dispel at this point. Boxcars coming up. No.
Good Plague Bearers.
Plague Bearers, they get the +1 wound. Yep.
So they got Nurgle.
Yep, and so Rodigus trying Deluge of Nurgle next.
7. Oh.
Yep, 7. So doesn't go off even with your bonus.
He gets a reroll.
Yep. Still doesn't. Glotkin spell for the turn. Yeah, and so Abundance of Flesh from the Glotkin. So he's a dual cast wizard as well, isn't he? So does that go off on a 6?
No.
No. And that will leave just your little Herald to cast the spell, I believe. And so the Herald will go Mystic Shield. 5 won't cast. Oh no, that'll just cast. So I'm going to try and dispel. And I do. So no Mystic Shield for you. With that, that's the hero phase done for Nurgle. So we'll go into movement and we'll come back after all that's done. Alright, so movement's all done for the Nurgle. Their line just moves up as well. A little bit less organised than the mighty Stormcast, but you know what. With that though, time for some shooting, and we're going to start with the Plague Claw catapults. Alrighty, so first Plague Claw catapult at the Retributors. Hits, wounds on a 3. Wounds, so that's Ren 2. I've used all out defense, so Ren 2 puts me from a 2 to a 3 to a 4 up save. No damage.
2d6.
Ouch. Oh. 6 up wards thanks to Mystical and a combination of Hammers of Sigmar on the objective. None, so I take 3, so that's a 1 dead Retributor.
I'll shoot that one at it.
Which means you no longer get your +1 to hit because I'm now 9 models.
Maybe I'll shoot those two.
Alright, shooting the Liberators at the front. Oh.
3
wounds. They can't use all our defense, so they're going to be on a 3, 4, 5 up save. Fail. 2d6 damage. For 6. And so ward saves 6 up. Past none, so it's going to be 3 dead Liberators. Alright, so Great Unclean One's going to throw up on the Secretors.
D6 attacks.
4. And then hitting on
3s.
So 3 hits. Wounding on
2s. Yeah.
Rend. So 6 up save on the Secretors. Past 1. Damage 1.
2.
2. So 6 up wards. Past 1, so 1 Sequitur dies. Alright, so Glotkin is shooting the Liberators here. So 7 attacks, 3 to hit.
6 do.
And 3's to wound. 4. 5? 5. So these will be armor saves, -2. So it's a 3, 4, 5 up armor save. I save 2. Damage 1. So 6 up ward. Pass none. So it's going to be 1 dead Liberator and another takes a wound. Alright, so that's it for shooting. So going into charges, if there are any, you do have run, retreat, and charge in the center here. Alright, so Blight Kings here are going to charge. They make it just. Other Blight King's going to try and charge as well. It's an 8. That might see them in.
No.
Great Unclean One's going to charge. He's got 11, so he's in. Just going to thump. Anyone else is charging?
Because they're going to run and charge.
Yep, Plague Bearers are going to charge as well. So 7, that will see them in, I think. You're less than the objective there.
Yep.
Yep, easy. Cool. And so the Black Lord's charging as well. 3, that's not going to make it. Do you wish to spend a command point for a reroll?
Yeah,
We've got an abundance of them, so go for it. 7, that'll certainly see them in. It's a long bomb, but they're going to try with the Blight Lords here. Ooh, 10, that's going to be close. So, Plague Bearers are going to try and charge as well. Not with that, they're not, and no reroll available. Blight Kings will charge. Well, they will, with an 8. I think they're only getting into the Sequitors though. And so lastly, Lord of Plagues will try and charge as well. Whoop. And 9, pretty close. Yeah, he's in. Alright, so Great Unclean One is going to attack first. Into the Sequitors with his sword, so he's got +2 attacks from his artifact, so 4's to hit.
6 is a disease.
So it's 1 disease point on. And then
3s.
2 wounds though. So Rend.
Rend 2.
Rend 2, so I'm currently on a 3 for 5 up save. Pass neither. Damage.
4 each.
So that's 8 damage. 6 up wards. Pass 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, and just enough to kill the Sequitors there. Alrighty, so start off, we're going to go into the Black Kings with the Protectors here. They are all in range thanks to the 3-inch range, so the Decimator with the Starsail Mace on 2+, does D3 mortals for 2. So 2 5-ups to begin with. Nope, so take 2. Alright, and so the rest of the Protectors into them, so we're needing 3s. And 3s to wounds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. Wow, that was terrible. 5 -2 armor saves.
So 6.
6 up armor saves. Yep. Save 1. And then 5 ward saves.
Save 1.
Take another 3. Right, so Lord of Blights is going to attack first. He's 4 attacks, 3s.
3s. 1,
2. That's a disease point there.
1 disease.
And 3s to wound. 1. Armor save on Sequitur is fine.
Cool.
And then the Blight Kings immediately get to attack after.
And he's going to.
And so the Blight Kings attacks are going to go into the Sequitors, needing 3s to hit, disease points on 6s, and then 3s to wound.
Sorry.
Cool. And so then this is a 4-up save to begin with. Scopes. Save. And then 5-up ward, because empowering our shields this turn. So we'll save another 3. It's just going to drop 2 Sequitors. Alrighty, so 2 Liberators from here into your Pascal Black Lords, hitting on 3s. All hit. And then wounding on 4s. 2 wounds on the Black Lords. Rend 1.
4s.
And then 2 5-up wards, if they both failed. No, just going to kill one, I think. Not quite. Then we got 1 into the Blight Kings, 1 Liberator, 1 hit. No wounds. And then we got the 2 Grand Hammers, including our Prime, into the Gruo. 3s. And 3s. 3 at Rend 1.
5s.
2 damage apiece, so 4 5-up wards. Takes 3.
Yep.
Then we've got 1, 2, 3 regular Liberators into the Goro as well. 3s. And 4s. 4, -1 into the Goro.
4s.
Pass none, and then 5-up wards. Takes another 3. Go Liberators. Alright, and so 5 Plague Bearers into this unit of Vindictors. So it's going to be 2 disease, and 3 hits all up. And 3s to wounds. 1, Any rend on the plague bearers?
No rend.
No rend, so 3 up save. Fine. And then 6 plague bearers into the other unit of Vindictors. So 1 disease on them and 3 hits again. And 3s to wounds. All wounds, so 3 up saves. Oh, failed 2. 6 up ward. Failed both, so it's going to kill a Vindictor from that unit. Alright, so Liberators piling into the Blight Kings. So these are 4 regular ones hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. That'll be 3 at -1. So Blight Kings 5 up. 5 and 5. No, and then 5 up. So take 2. And I've got my 4 attacks from the Grand Hammers. 5 attacks, sorry, because champ. So 3s. 3 hits. And 3s. 2. Rend 1 again. No, and 2 damage apiece this time. So 4 5 up boards. Oh,
not bad.
Take another. So Blight Kings into Liberators, 15 attacks.
3s. There's 1 disease.
Yep. And then 3s to wound. Blight Kings. So they won't, they will. So these will be on a +1 save thanks to all that defense. So we'll keep at our 3 up. It's a pretty good roll. And 6s. No, lose another. Or actually, we'll lose this one. And so 3 Sequitors, needing 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. 3 at -1. So these are 5 up saves. Pass 1, so that's 4 damage. They are Grand Mauls. Oh, again. Take another one. Right, so both of the Blight Lords into the Liberators. That's another 2 disease, ticking up to 5. And then your misses go out. That's it. And then 3s to wound. Only 3, so I'm on a 3 up because I'm ignoring your point of rend. Saved. And then your flies. And so the flies hitting on 3s to hit for the flies. No disease. And 3s to wound. No rend on these, is there?
No.
No. So these are 3 up saves. Saved them all. So it's just the Vindictors left to fight. So the first unit that's at full strength, we're going to go 3s to hit. 6, that's a mortal wound. And 3s to wound. So that is 6 -1 armor saves.
Into the...
So 7 disgustingly resilient saves. 3 wounds apiece now. So it's going to kill 1 and put 2 wounds on another.
Yeah.
So the other unit of Vindictors hitting on 3s. It's a mortal. And 3s to wounds. They all go through, so it's going to be 5 disgustingly resilient saves again. Save 1, and that'll kill another plague bearer. So, relentless attackers at the end of the combat phase. You're going with those 2 into the protectors. You need 4 ups. 1. So on a 6 up, I don't care. Nope, take a wound. Then the 5 dice for the Blight Kings into the Liberators. So 4, 6 up wards. Pass 2, so only take 1, so I lose a Liberator. Over here, are we going into the Liberators or the Sequitors? Sequitors, so 3s. So 1, this is a 5 up because it is in the combat phase. Nope, take a wound. So, Liberators end of combat phase. The lay low the Tyrants on a 4+ to the Pascal Blight Lords. D3 Mortals on for 2. 2 mortals, fail 1, and I kill a Blight Lord. Fail both, so kill a Blight Lord and put a wound on the other. Alright, so disease for the turn. We've got 6 dice to roll here for the Liberators. So every 4 up. That's 2. 6 up wards. Nope. So we take 2, so that's another Liberator down. And then 4 on the Vindictors. Oh. It's 2. 6 up wards. Nothing, so it's going to kill the Vindictor. And 3 on the other unit of Vindictors. Just 1. So a 6 up ward. Nope. And then over here, we've got 6 on the Sequitors and 1 on the Liberators. So Sequitors first. Just 1.
Yep.
And 1 on the Liberators. 1, nothing. And so there are 2 Liberators that exploded into the Pascal Blight Lords for the turn. So 2 mortals on the Pascal Blight Lords, 2 ward saves. Pass them both. And then 2 onto the dudes. So nothing. We then just had a Vindictor and that, not an inch away for the Vindictor, so that's fine. And then we just had no one else die, so that is that for the turn. So Liberators Battle Shock test, 3, they're fine. Sequitors Battle Shock test, 1, they're fine. Retros don't care at 1 lost. Vindictors don't care at 1 lost because they're 7+1. 7+1, they don't care. Liberators over here, 1, 2, 3. I'll spend my command point on them to make them immune, and that's Battle Shock, because you have none to care about. And so, turn 2, priority, Stormcast. Got a 4. Nurgle for priority. What are they going to get? 5. They're going to get to take the double turn. Yeah, Nurgle taking it. Cool. Nurgle, turn 2. Alright, so battle tactic for the turn for Nurgle. They've gone with aggressive expansion. Should be pretty easy for them to do. Nurgle has just done his healing. Great Unclaimed 1, he would heal 3, so he's back to 3 wounds taken. And then, going into magic, I'm going to do Heroic Willpower again. You are -1 to cast, so that Nurgle demon there won't get any bonuses to cast because of the Star Drake. Okay. So, yeah, let's go to magic. So, Plague Wind coming out of the Great Unclean 1. No bonuses to cast. Goes off on a 7. I'm going to... Yeah, because it's going to put disease on everyone. You're getting heaps of disease this turn. You know what? I'm going to auto-dispel it. Use my once per game ability with a Night Incanter. She says no.
Sweet.
Next wizard.
The Goth Bell, Flesh
Yep.
on him.
No. That's a... Maggotkin with his.
Yep, the other Fleshy Abundance.
The not Fleshy Abundance, but Fleshy Abundance for mortals.
No.
5, 6, no, fails as well. Rodigus will then cast.
Yeah, he's going to do his Diligent Noble.
Yeah.
That goes off.
So we need a 10 to stop it. No, got a 7. So it goes off.
7 dice.
Alright, so Rodigus, 7 dice, 5 ups.
So
Just 1.
1.
So which unit's taking D3 mortals?
The general.
Star Drake. So D3 mortals on the Drake. 1. And 6 up, I ignore it. No, I at least didn't ignore it. So he's going to try his War Scroll spell there, the Herald. Goes off an 11. 10 actually, technically, because you're -1. So I'm going to try. I've got 1 more Dispel, so why not? No, definitely not with a 1 there.
D3 to boost the spears.
Yep, the front unit Vindictors. Oof, 3. 6 up wards. Past none. So that kills a Vindictor. And so that's all the hero phase. So going into movement, and we'll come back after all of it is done. All right, so first catapult is going to be shooting the evocators. So
3.
Hits.
3.
No. Second catapult.
And
Second catapult shooting the retributors over here. So hits. Doesn't wound. And that is catapults in a nutshell. First turn, hit, did damage. Second turn, nothing. Catapults. All right, so plague drones are going to be shooting the liberators. So 3s is all about disease. So 2.
2 disease, straight away.
And 3s to wounds. Too bad that wasn't your disease roll. And so 3 up save on the liberators. They failed 4. And then 6 up ward. Which they failed there, so 2 die. So, great and clear one, D6 attacks. Throwing up on people. 6. And so 3s to hit.
2 disease.
2 disease, no. And 2 to wounds. There's rend on these, isn't there?
Rend 2.
Rend 2, so it's 3, 4, 5 up save.
Rend 3, sorry.
Rend 3, so 6 up save, save 1. Damage 1.
2.
2. So 6 up wards. Nothing. Ouch. It's going to kill 2 liberators. And go 1, 2. So Glotkin's going to shoot the protectors. 3s to hit.
2 disease.
And 3s to wound. Rend 2.
Yep, Rend 2.
Cool. So that's 2, 3, 4 up save. Ouch. Failed 3.
Damage 1.
Damage 1. So 6 up wards. Pass one of these. No. So kills protector. Alright, and so that's it for shooting. So time for some charges. Alright, Plague Bearers are going to charge. So 2d6. See how far they can go. It's 11. They're getting in wherever they want. So Indraxna's going to unleash hell. She needs a 3 to hit at -1. She hits. 2 to wound. Of course. Alrighty, so the Blight Lord's there, charging. Oh, an 8 is not going to see them in.
I don't think so.
And so, anyone else charging? You can try and reroll it if you want. You got the command points to try.
No.
Alrighty, great unclean one going into my liberators. So 4 attacks, 4s.
3 disease.
Yep, so that takes me up to 6.
They didn't hit.
And
3s.
3s.
All hit.
And Rend.
Rend 2, damage 4.
So 3, 4, 5s. Oh, save 2. Damage 4. So 6 up wards. Save 1, so 1 liberator dies. Another takes a wound. And then the Bile Blade into them. 2 hits.
3s. No.
Nothing.
And my 15 Nurglings.
15 Nurgling attacks. You should be able to put that last disease point on me here. And so 15 Nurgling attacks, 5s and 5s.
Yep.
And yeah, you got your disease.
2 disease.
And 5s. Nothing.
No.
Cool. I'm going with the Retributors. Alright, I'm going to attack with the Retributors next. I'm going to use my Holy Command from the Lord Relictor, going with Unleash Thy Hatred. So, 4 attacks from the Star Sun Maces, 2 ups. Oh, I rolled 3 1s. Wow. D3 for 3 mortal wounds on the Plague Bearers, so 3 5 ups. So it kills 1. And then I've got the Champ with 4, and then 3 and 3 attacks for the rest of my Retributors. 3s to hit. No mortal wounds at all from that. Wow, these Retributors whiffed hard. And 3s. So that'll be 8 damage. Go straight through your armor, even with all that defense.
Yep. It's a 5. So
That's 1, 2, another 3 dead Plague Bearers. So Lord of Blight's going 4 attacks into the Secretors. I'm using my shields. Oh wait, can't use shields, can only use my weapon, so...
That's 1 disease.
Yep. 3s to wounds. 2.
Yeah, and D3.
Yep, so these would be round 1, so 4 ups. Pass 1. So 2, 6 ups. Yep, 2. This is a tick up as well. And then the Black Kings attack immediately, so 3 into the Sequitors, hitting on 3s. Don't think diseases will matter, but you've got 2.
Yep.
And then 3s. 4 up saves from the Sequitors. I take 2. Wow, I'm alive. And so 4 dice back into your Black Kings. 6s do mortals. Nothing. And so the 2 into the Liberators. 3s, and then I'll put 3 disease on them. And 3s to wounds. They won't, but they all will. -1, so these are 4 up saves. Nice, and 6 up ward. No. And so, Protectors piling in over here. Star Seal Mace on a 2 up. Does D3 for 2 mortal wounds to begin with. So 2 5 ups on your Blight Lord. This takes 1. And so, hitting on 2s with all out attack with our spears means we miss with 1. And then wounding on 3s. And so 6 up saves on the Blight Lord. Passed 1 and then 5 up wards. Just got to pass a few of these.
Yeah.
Don't think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
So 1 Blight King into the Protectors. No disease, but hits 3 times. 2. So these are 3 ups. Take a wound, which actually kills one of my models. And the 3 into the Liberators here. So 3s. They're already at max disease anyway.
Yep.
And 3s to wounds. These will be 4 up saves. So 6 ups, nothing, so 3. So we'll remove 2. That will give us 4 dice to explode into the Great Unclean One. 6s, nothing. And so the Vindictors are going to be hitting on 2s, thanks to our command trait. It's 1 mortal wound. And 3s. So there's 6, 7 damage to save because you've got no defense there. So nothing.
So it's
7 wounds, so it's 6 and a bit dead. Right, so 2 of the Plague Bearers will get up into the Priest. Disease point on him.
1 disease. No.
Nothing. And then 4 into the Retributors. 2 disease on them. 2. These will be 3 ups. Save both. And then 3 into the Liberators. Nothing into them, but 2 hits. Nothing. 1. Save that. And so after that, my pick will go my other Vindictors over here. So we've got 7 attacks from their spears. Hitting on 2s, thanks to my hero. That's a mortal wound. And 3s. So 4 5 up wards.
Into the
Plague Bearers over here. Three, so it's going to kill 2. So 2 into these Vindictors from the Plague Bearers. Both hit. Both wounds. Armor saves. Save both. And then 5 into the other unit. 2 disease.
They all hit.
Yeah, they all hit too. Wow. Just 2 wounds. Save both. So, do you get the disease though? So, Liberator Prime is going to go into the Great Unclean One. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Any rend?
Rend 1.
5. No.
And 2 damage. No, save both. Of course, we'll go to the Relictor then, because it's just my attacks left. So Relictor down into the Plague Bearers. 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. So they all go through. And so they'll all kill a Plague Bearer each. And so yeah, your ward saves first before I kill Plague Bearers, because 2 damage apiece. So 3, so 5 wounds. And I've got my Liberators left. We'll pile in the last 5 Liberators into here, into the Black Kings. And then, so, Liberators into the Black Kings. 3s to hit. 4s to wound. Just 1, -1 into the Black Kings.
5. No.
And a 5. Save. And then the 5 attacks from my Grand Hammers. 2, -1.
No, 5s.
And 2 damage, so. Take another.
Yeah, 1. So, he gets up to 4.
And so, the Secret of Prime going. He has exploding attacks this turn, so. Which he gets 2 hits. He actually ends up getting 4 hits because he exploded. And 3s. There we go. 3, -1. Fail them all, that's 6 damage. Go Secret of Prime. Take 3.
3. So that's... Well, I think
so I'm going to pick him to do his ability at the end of the combat phase, lay low the tyrants. He doesn't go off. And then the other unit isn't close enough. So on to your abilities with the Black Kings. And so the ability to kill the Liberator, 5 dice. So he's, what, 3 more?
Yeah.
So 6 ups. Nope. So I do die. So 2 6-ups into your Great Unclean One. Got... Oh, 1 more to wound on your Great Unclean One. Take that.
Takes it.
And so on a Vengeance mission, these Black Kings into the Secret of Prime.
So
3. 6 ups. I save 1, but I still take 2. He dies. 2 dice into your Black Kings. Nothing. Alrighty, so Disease is now going on 3s this turn thanks to where the wheel is. So the 3 dice on the Protectors. 3, so 6 up wards. No, so it's going to kill a Protector, so we'll remove this guy. 3 dice back at you, because you killed me. No. Then 3 on the Vindictors. All go off. So 6 ups. Save 1, but it's still going to kill a Vindictor, so we'll take 1, and I'll do 2 dice back at you for this. Nope. 5 on the next unit of Vindictors. 2. 6 up wards. Nope. So once again, I'm going to remove 1. And roll 2 dice back at you. Gonna get 1 of these. Nothing there. So 3 on the Lord Relictor. 2. 6 up wards. Nope, so he just takes another 2. So he goes to 3 wounds taken. And 4 on the Retributors. So all 4. So 6 up wards. Save 1, so 3. So we'll remove 1 Liberator and we'll do 3 dice back at your Plague Bearers. Nope. And then 7 on the Liberators. Just 3. 6 up wards. Save 1, so 2. And on your Black King, 6 ups. Nothing. And so, Battle Shock for the turn. Auto passing on the Plague Bearers, auto passing on the Protectors. I've got a roll for these. 1, I'm fine with the Vindictors there, and the other unit of Vindictors, a 2, fine as well. Liberators only lost 1 model, so they're fine. They didn't lose, they only lost 1 model as well, they're fine. And so, we go into Stormcast Eternals turn 2. This is one bloody game. Alright, so start of the hero phase. I've chosen Conquer. We're going to pick the middle objective to conquer this round. I reckon we can take it with the Stormcast. Other than that, we're going to go into our hero phase. We're going to try and... Ooh, you know what? We're going to Finest Hour of the Dragon this turn. And then we're going to go into Magic. Evocators are going to get Empower on them. That's going to go off on a 10. You can try and dispel it. You're going to need an 11 to stop me.
Why not, though?
Might as well try it. You've got more dispels than me, so... Nope. Yeah. So, cool. They've got Empower. Knight Incantor, she's going to put Mystic Shield on the Dragon. 4, 5, thanks to Arcane. So, you just need to roll a 6 to stop me. Saw that 2 first. So, no, that's stopped. Alright, and with... then I've just got my Priest. He's actually going to choose to heal himself, which he doesn't, and does a freaking wound to himself. So, that's terrible. Wow, Relictor. 2+, twice, 1. With that, it's going to be the end of the hero phase, so we'll go into movement and come back after all it's done. Last things for the hero phase, Yndrasta brings back models around her, a Retributor, a Liberator, and a Vindictor. And then we're going to use the Banner of Apotheosis. So we're going to put 2 dice in here for 2d3. It's going to be 5. So it's going to bring back our last 2 Vindictors. And then d3 on the other unit for 3. And so, Vindictors looking a little bit healthier now. So we'll go into movement and we'll come back after all of it's done. Yeah, so movement's all done. We've brought in the Annihilators, the Vanguard, Raptors, and indeed... the Decimators down the other end of the battlefield. And so it's looking like this after movements. We'll go into shooting. And so Vanguard Raptors shooting. So we are going to get the Vanguard Raptors to shoot the Blight King. So 3s to hit. All hits explode. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's an extra 8 wound rolls. And then 3s to wound. That many wounds. No brain though, so your base save.
Yep, it's a 4-up save.
That's not great. And 5-up wards. We'll take 3.
3.
Imperator will put his Stormcaller baton into him as well for d6 for 2. 3s, misses. Judicators will go into him as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Regular Judicators into the Blight Kings. Hitting on 3s. It's 2 mortals. Wounding on 3s. So there's 3 armor saves to begin with. Round 1. Yes, and then 3 ward saves all up. Take 2 more.
Yep, same blocking.
Yep, same blocking unit. And then the champion gets 6 shots this round. 3s. And 1 extra shot, sorry, for the thing. And 3s. So 3 at -1. On the Blight Kings again. Starter's going to shoot. We're going to shoot this green unclean one, so hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s. So 3 at -3. So don't get a save. So it's 6 ward saves then. 5 ups. Oh, wow, take 5 from the Star Drakes and Rain of Stars. I mean, I am shooting literal comets at you. The Indrast is going to shoot the Plague Bearers down there. So -1 hits. Wounds this time. Alright, so Ren 2 goes straight through. So D6 for 4. So 4 ward saves. Pass now 3. So that'll kill 2 because you've got a wound stacked there already. Alright, and so charges for the turn. We'll start with the Annihilators over here. 7-inch charge, 6. They do get to reroll naturally. So 11 will see them get in. Alright, so 11-inch charge means they roll 11 dice. And wow, only get 2 mortal wounds on the Blight King. So 2 5-up wards. Take 2. Star Drake will charge next. With a 3, so he's lucky he's just going to get in. We're actually going to go like this. Evocators will charge. We'll reroll their double 1 to a 10. Indrast is going to charge. She's in. And then we'll charge with the Decimators up the back there. 7 will not. I don't have any rerolls left for them, so they will have to stay there. So, end of thing. Monstrous Rampages. So I'm going to go Titanic Jewel, give myself +1 to hit against your Great Unclear one.
Oh, I got the same.
Cool. Alrighty, so we're going to be 2s to hit with my Celestine Hammer on the Star Drake. 2 hits. And then 2s to wound thanks to my Finest Hour. So 2. These will be Ren 2 on your Great Unclear one.
So 2 or 3?
2.
2. 6s.
They are damage D3 apiece. For 2. Ah, wow, that's horrible. Take 1. And then D6 attacks for my Sweeping Tail for 3. 2s. And 2s. So 2 more at Ren 2. So 4 damage altogether. Takes 3 more. And then we've got 4 attacks with my Great Claws. So 2s. And 2s. Oh, 1's cocked. So 2. So 2 more 6-up saves. And then 4 damage altogether. He's going to live just. Takes 2 more. Alright, so 20 attacks from the Black Kings then into the Annihilators. 3s. 2 disease. And 3s to wound. Oh, that's not bad. Wow, too bad that wasn't your disease roll. Whoop. And so 3-up save back. Failed 1, 2, 3. So if I pass the 6-up ward here, no. So that's going to kill 1 Annihilator, but 3 + 1 dice because he's Thunderstruck. So 6s, nothing. So protectors pile in. So the Star Soul Mace, D3, 3 mortal wounds, so 3 5-up saves on him.
And Mac, where's what he got? He's dead.
Takes 3, he's dead. So my one's wasted because it was going into him. So, Blight Lord there piles in first. 2 3 hits. And 2 wounds. So, save both. But then the Blight Kings are all going to go in, so you got 20 plus an attack each, so 24. And so the Blight Kings attacking back, they'll need 3s. Do 3 disease. And 3s 2 wounds. And then 4 up armor saves. And 6-up ward. So 3. Now kill the Liberator I brought back. So Evocators are going to go. We're going to be 3s and 2s thanks to Empower spell, so 3s to hit. and 2s to wound thanks to Empower. So that many -1 armor saves on your Plague Bearers, so they all go straight through. So 6 up to just damage 1 for evocators. 1, 2, 3.5.
Yep.
And so now we're going to pick the Lightning Arc. We're going to pick the hero behind them. So 4 ups. Oh wow, that's not going to kill him. That's only going to be 4 wounds. So 4 5-up wards on your hero. Takes 3. So 2 Plague Bearers into your Drast to start with. Both hit. 1 hit. 1 wound. Drasta, she's fine.
Cool.
3 up base. And then you got 4 and then 2 into the Liberators. So 4 into the Retributors. Nothing. And 2 into the Liberators. 1. No, nothing.
Cool.
Right, Vindictors all in range into the Plague Bearers. So 2s to hit, and they all hit 1 mortal. They didn't miss a hit. And 3s to wounds. Oh, that's more like it. Found a couple of those. So they're all going to go straight through, so that's just ward saves. So it's going to kill the 1 on a wound. 1, 2, so it's going to kill 3. All right, Herald's going into the Evocators.
3s.
Oh, that's nice. All hit.
Start.
And
3s.
3 wounds, that's nice. 3 armor saves on the Evocators, 4 ups. Save 1. Oh, 2d3 damage. 5, nice. Kills an Evocator. So we'll remove the 1 next to him. So 3 dice. Can we kill him? Or he takes a mortal. So 1 ward save on him.
How many wounds you got? 5 wounds.
Yeah, so he's got 1 left. And that fails at 2.
So he's...
So other Vindictors into the Plague Bearers again. That is a mortal wound and all hit again. Wow, the Vindictors are mad. They really are. So just 5-up wards. You've got to pass 5 of these, I think. No, just enough to kill you.
Yeah.
And so Annihilators to go into the Black Kings. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That is 4 at -1. Damage 2.
So 2
and then 4 damage. So 4 ward saves on the Black Kings. 3. That'll kill 1. So Drast is going to use all-out attack. So she is 2s to hit. Hits with everything. And 2s to wounds. Wounds with everything. They're going straight through even if you use all-out defense.
Cool.
So that turns into 12 damage.
Sweet.
Yeah, so 5-up wards. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.5 dead Plague Bearers. And so now the Retributors, 2 Star Soul Maces. Both hit this time for 4 mortal wounds. So 4 ward saves on the Plague Bearers to begin with. And so 5-up wards. So it just kills 2 Plague Bearers again. And so Retributors, the rest of them are going in. 3s to hit, 6s, so that's 4 mortal wounds just there. And then 3s to wound. So they all go straight through, so that's going to be 2 damage, so 6, 7, so that's 3, 6, 7. And so 5-up wards for the Plague Bearers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got them. And then finally, the Liberators here into the Blight King. So 3 to hit and 4s to wound. 2, -1 on your Blight Kings.
2 5s.
Yep, and then 5s following as well. 5-up wards. Take 1. And then the 5 attacks from the Prime and the other Grand Hammer for 3s. And 3s. So 3. 5 up save. Nope, and that turns into 6 damage. Yeah, so 5, so just, yeah. So, Blight King there is within 6 inches of the objective, so lay low the tyrants at the end of the combat phase for D3. Oh, Cox, D3 for 3 mortals on those Blight Kings there. So, can I kill one more Blight King? I can. Cool. And so your Blight King's back. You've got 2 dice over here, 3 ups to do mortal wounds back. They both do. Apparently, they didn't like you bashing me with my shields. 6 ups, nothing, so it's going to kill, and then I'm going to explode back into you for nothing. Oh, well, that's actually a wind carrying over, so. And then 3 Bright Kings into the Annihilators for 2, because 6 up wards, nothing. So just take 2 wounds. Alright, so disease roll, so you've got 7 dice on them, so they'll tick back down to 1. 7 dice on the Liberators, 3 ups, because we're still on that stupid tree roll. So, 6 ups, save none, so that's 2. Bam, bam. But that'll be 4 dice back at you for 2. Take 2 mortars back yourself, almost killing up one. And then 4 on the Retributors. 2. 6 ups. Nope, they take 2. So just take 2 wounds. And then 1 on the Relictor. Takes 1, 6 up. Nope, so he ticks up. He should be on 5 actually. So he's almost killed himself. 3, no, so 1 on the Evocators. Yep. Yep. So just do a wound to him. 3 on the Vindictors here. Just 2. 6s. Nope, kills Vindictor. That one I brought back. And 3 on the other Vindictors. 2 again. 6 ups. Nope, kills another one. 3 on the Protectors. 2. Won't be enough to kill one, but 6 up wards. Nope, so 2 wounds. And then 1 on the Annihilators because I've only just got into there. Yep, 4 up. 6 up, sorry. Saved. So victory points for the turn. I'm only going to control 2, but I did kill a monster, so I get 7 points, putting me on 12. So it is 12 to 13. Nurgle's Way, priority for turn 3. Stormcast got a 6. You need that 6 as well. 5. Stormcast are going to take the double. This could be brutal. Alrighty, so Yndrasta started the hero phase. She's brought back a bunch of models. We're going to do Ferocious Advance, just picking our 3 characters at the back here for the turn, and then we're going to go into heroic actions. Yndrasta is going to use her Finest Hour. What are you going to do for your turn? And so he's going to use Finest Hour on the Great Unclean one there, making sure the dragon has a hard time trying to eat him. We're going to give it a damn good shot though. And then insert magic. Now, Priest dies if he rolls a 1. He rolled a 2. He successfully did his prayer, but failed anyway because his War Scroll prayer is a 3 up, so he didn't heal himself. Now, Evocators will use their War Scroll spell. Goes off on a 6. You can try and dispel that. Might as well try.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah, so 7 is what you need on dice. Dispelled. She's going to use Mystic Shield on the Star Drake. Goes off on a 6, so try again. 7. No! Cool, Mystic Shield on the Star Drake. And with that, that's the end of our hero phase. So we're going to go into movement and we'll come back after all of it is done. And so, end of the movement phase. Retributors can't move, but Yndrasta moves up to take on the Plague Drones. And the Decimators are coming across to deal with those catapults. Meanwhile, we've got our character Entourage runs up the table here, and the Praetors move up. Vanguard Raptors move up and prime time has come down. Let's go into some shooting. So we're going to shoot with the Judicators here into the Blight Kings. So 3s to hit. It's a mortal wound. And 3s to wound. That is 5 mortal wounds onto your Blight King. 5 damage, sorry, onto the Blight Kings with a 5-up save.
That's round 1, was it?
Yep, round 1. So then it will be 5 because of mortal wound on top. So 5 ward saves.
2, so 3.
So that'll kill a Blight King, put a wound on another. And then the prime of the unit has d6 shots for 1. So he gets 2. 2 hits. And no wounds. So we'll go the Vanguard Raptors into those Blight Kings as well. And so Vanguard Raptors into the Blight Kings, 3s. Every hit explodes. And then 3s to wound with the Vanguard Raptors. So it's not bad. That many armor saves on those Blight Kings. No rend though this time. So that will be 4-up save. Oh man, that's pretty good. Just take 3.
Cool.
That will kill another Blight King. And then 3-up wards. Oh, save 2, so just takes 1. Star Drake will shoot those Blight Kings as well. 3s to hit. And 2s to wound. 2. So these are Rend 3, so these will be 4 damage all up. And take 4. So leaves you on a wound. So Celestin Prime is going to pick a point here. So each one of these units will take in D3 mortal wounds. So the Blight Kings that's still alive somehow takes 2. Fail both of these and die. Please. I have more shooting after this. Don't make me spin. He's got 1 wound left. The other Blight Kings take D3 for 2 again. They take both. And the Glock King takes D3 for 1. Glock King takes 1. And so Yggdrasil will throw a spear at... we'll actually throw a spear at the Blight Kings over here. Hits. Wounds. Rend a lot. So 6-up save on the Blight King, just 1. Nope. So that will be D6 damage. For 4. Take 3.
Cool.
So, charges. The Prime is going to elect to make his charge happen. Nothing you can do about it. Star Drake will then charge with an 11. Just to make sure that that Glockkin dies. Fighting that evildoer with 2 of Sigmar's greatest heroes. Praetors are going to charge. See how far they can go. Not with a 4, they're not. We won't re-roll that because we want Yggdrasil in. And she's in with a 6. And then Decimator's charging as well. They're in as well. So Celestin Prime is going to go first, using all that attack going into the Glockkin. Monstrous Rampage as well. So let's go with the Prime. He's hitting on 2s. Wow, missed with 2. Wounds on 2s. So there's 4 6-up saves on the Glockkin. Saved. Oh wow, save 2. Takes 6 damage though from the Prime.
6.
Yep. He takes 2. Wow, he only takes 2 from the Prime. Alright, so Glockkin, before he maybe dies, is going to go into the Dragon. So
3s.
Yep,
So
all hit.
3 disease.
Wow, nice.
2.
And 2s. So 4. I am negative on that.
So Rend 2.
Rend 2, so I'm on a 3-up. So I've got all that defense as well. Failed 1.
Damage 3.
There's 3, so 3 6-up wards. Take 3.
The ball.
So his next attack for the Maw, hitting on
3s.
2 hits, another disease. 6 up to 4.
2s again.
2.
Ran 2.
So save, that'll be a mortal wound back to you on the 6.
Save both of them?
Yep.
Cool.
So you take a mortal wound as well.
The sire. 3s. Another disease.
Yep, so tick up to 5. And
3s.
that'll be another mortal wound back to you, so that's 2 mortal wounds back to you as well.
That's it.
So 2 mortal wound saves for you, 2 5-ups to the Glockin. Take 1. So you only did 2 more wounds to me than I did to you. So Dragon's going to go next, picking 3 of the Black Kings for my bites. I eat 3 of them. Just straight up. Wow. And so Dragon, everything into the Glockin. My hammer, 2s to hit. And 2s to wound. 3 wounds, -2, so these will be 5-up saves on the Glockin.
I mean 2?
Yep, 3.
3.
Fail 2, so D3 damage. So there'll be 4 ward saves required. So he takes 4. D6 attacks from my tail. For 1. 1 misses as well. And 4 attacks from the Great Claws. All hit. 3 at -2.
6,
So 1 save and then 4 damage, that'll be. Takes 2 more. So the Herald's going into the Evocators next. 2 hits, but 2 disease. I mean 1. Evocators failed, so D3. For 2, won't kill 1. Oh wait, yeah, will, because I've got 2 wins, so kills 1, puts a wind on another. So that'll be 3 dice back at him. For 2. So he's got to pass both of these or he dies from an exploding Stormcast. No, he dies from an exploding Stormcast. First time I've ever killed like something like a hero or something with an exploding Stormcast. So Yndrasta, she's 3s to hit. Only hits twice. And only wounds once, so that's -2. So they go straight through. So that's 3 damage. Not done much this turn. And 1 damage, wow. So the 1 Blight King into the Annihilators. 5 dice, 1 disease at least. And 3s to hit. 3s to wound. And 3-up armor save. Saved them all. Right, we'll go the Retributors here then. So Starsoul Mace into the Retributors here. Should be 1 dice on each. So Starsoul Mace hits D3 mortals for 3 mortals on him. He's got to pass 2, 3, all of these, or he dies anyway. No, dies from Starsoul Mace to begin with. And so attacks back for the Lord here. 2 of them went through, so 3s to wound. And nothing. So we'll go with the Decimators into one of the catapults. So Decimators attacking that catapult. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. And that is definitely 6 of them there. So that is 1 dead catapult. Alright, so the catapult is attacking back. D6 attacks for 1. 5s to hit. Hits. Doesn't wound. So Annihilators into the Blight King. Cocked. And 3s. Oh yeah, he's dead. 6. They're damaged too as well. And no. I mean, he does get his after save, but yeah, he's got to roll. Yeah. He's got to roll 10 6s. Go and roll. If you roll 5 6s, I'll let you roll the next 5. I mean, that's close. But yeah, he's dead. So the 2 Blight Kings that did not get eat, rolling back. So do another disease. That ticks me up to 6 on the dragon. And everything hits. It could be bad for you if I roll lots of 6s to save. And 2-up save even with the Wrens. And I do a mortal wound back to you, but I do take 1. 6-up ward. I do take 1. And you take 1. You do as well. Yeah. So we did the same amount of damage to each other. So 2 attacks into the Lord of Blights. 1 hit. No wounds. And then it's just your play drones to go.
Cool.
And so the play drones back into your Indrasta. So these are the riders.
Threes, yep.
2 disease.
2 hits. No rend.
No rend. So 3 ups. Failed 1. Damage 1.
Yep.
4 up. Nope, take 1.
And the 4.
And then wounds.
So, yeah, no rend.
So 3 up armor save.
Damage 1.
So she takes 2. And 4 up ward. Takes another 1, so she's taken 2.
Cool.
And so that's the end of the turn, and there's no battle shock for any of the Stormcast units this turn, or indeed the Nurgle, because they're all dead. Although actually they will, but you'll be able to spend your command point to ignore. So with that, I'm going to score 3, so 9, plus my battle tactic for the turn for 11 this turn. Alright, so for the turn, Nurgle turn 3, he's gone Broken Ranks. He's going to pick these 2 Liberators over here to kill. Heroic actions, I'm going to go Finest Hour on the Prime. Giving him +1 to save and +1 wounds.
Yeah, I'll go in the Glockin.
And you're going Finest Hour on the Glockin as well. Smart choice. So, Glockin's going to go with Fleshy Abundance on himself.
Yep.
Goes off on a 9.
+1.
-1 because of Star Drake.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll try and Dispel. Why not? Yeah, that actually dispels because it's a 9 natural and you're plus... Oh, no, you got a 9 as well, don't you? Yeah, so goes off. So the Great Unclear one in the middle here.
Plague Wind.
Plague Wound?
No.
Nope. And Miscast as well. D3 mortal wounds to himself. For 1. On a 5 up, he ignores it. He doesn't. Takes a wound. And the Deluge of Nurgle.
Is it +1?
Either way, I rolled that.
Yeah.
So, we're not going to bother looking it up. With that, movement time. Alright, so Maggotkin of Nurgle's movement is all done across the table. So we just got shooting the 3 Blight Kings there. What are they? Play drones. 2 hits. 1. Indrasta save. 4 at ward. Oof, she fails that. Takes another. Alright, so the Great Unclear one into the Evocators, D6 attacks with his, so 3. And then 3's to hit. And 2's to wound. 2. Rends, 3. So 4, 5. So, wow, yeah. So they go straight through, damage 1.
2.
2. So 6 wounds on the Evocators. 6 up ward. Nope, nothing. So that's going to be 2 dead Evocators. So Glockin shooting the Celestin Prime. 5 shots now. 3s and 3s.
1 Z's.
And then 3 hits. 3s to wound.
Yep.
2. So range.
2.
2. So 2, 3, 4 up save. Save 1 and then a 4 up ward. Save that.
Cool.
So any charges to declare?
Yeah.
You got this one over here to make sure you get your battle tactic. 5. They're in. Alright, so first Great Unclear one's going to charge. So 2d6. Let's see what he can do. 2 and a 6. So he's in. He's going to elect to reroll. He wants it to go into the dragon. So 2 dice. 9. Ooh. And so Rodigus is going to try it as well. He needs a big charge. Got 11. He's in. And the Blight Kings here will charge as well.
So, disregard. I ran.
Oh, you ran? Cool. You got run. Oh, no, your general's dead. So, no, you don't have run charge. So, combat. Monstrous Rampages. I'm going to Titanic Duel on the Glockin with the Star Drake.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Yep. Glockin's Titanic Dueling back at me. What about your Great Unclear ones here? Which one's stomping? Which one's roaring? Oh, well, you might as well try and roar here to stop me doing +1 arm save on him.
Yep, I'll roll that dude.
So on a 3 up. He does, so I can't use command abilities with the Star Drake. And then Rodigus stomping. Who's he stomping? He can potentially kill an Evocator.
Sure.
2 up. Does. D3. For 1. 6 up ward. He's not going to kill it. So on a 4+, the one that got in will do the mortal wounds to the Liberators. It does. Does A mortal wound or D3?
D3.
D3. For 1, 6 up. Nope, she was Liberator. Alrighty, so Great Unclean One into the Star Drake here. 5 attacks with his bell.
3s.
So 1 disease. And 3s.
3s again.
So 2. Rend.
1.
So 2 up. Fine.
Cool. Ball blade.
And his Bile Blade. 2 hits.
3s.
On the table would be good at some point.
No.
Nothing. That's what you get for rolling off the table twice. And then 15 attacks with your Nurglings. So 15 attacks from the Nurglings. Well, you just put 4, so it's going to be 5 disease points all up. Not too bad. Hit rolls and 5s to wound. Oh, there we go. 1. I saved it.
Cool.
So, Celston Prime will go. So, we're going to be hitting on 2s. Still have attack. And then wounding on 2s. Wow. Just 2. No armor save. Oh, you got 6 up because you got the Glotkin's Finest Hour up. So 2 6-up armor saves. And that turns into 6 damage. There's 5 ups. Take 5 this time. So Glotkin, before he gets killed by the dragon, is going to go. Hits, puts a disease. I'm at full disease anyway on the dragon.
Both hit.
Both wound. 2 to wound?
Yep.
Right, because Finest Hour as well.
3.
So both, and they do 2 mortal wounds back to you. So
Sweet.
So you take 2 back. I'm probably going to kill you by the time you attack. So
3s.
It doesn't matter about the disease anymore. I'm at 4.
2s.
And Rend.
2.
So that'll save, that won't. Damage.
3.
So 3 6-up wards. Nope, take 3.
3s.
All hit.
3s again.
So 1. Saved.
Cool.
Star Drake's going to go into the Glotkin. So Celston Hammer, all hit. All wounds. So that's 3 at Rend 2. Saves on the Glotkin. So you're currently on a 3-up. So 4 up, 5 up.
2.
3. 5 up saves. Fail 2, so 2d3. For 2. Take 1. D6 attacks from my tail for 6. Yes. This will be 2s. And 2s. And yeah, 2s. 3, sorry, but either way, 4 at -1. So it'll be 4 up. 4 at -2, so 4 5 ups. That'll turn into 6 damage. 5 ups. Takes 4, 5, he's dead. So 2 Pascal Blight Lords into the Liberator that's spare. So 1 disease, but that's a decent amount of hits. You just need to do 2 wounds, so. And then 3's to wound. Ooh, 4. Negative, so it's 3, so 6 up, so you're going to pass. No, 2 wounds, he dies. So that's your battle tactic done.
Cool.
So 2 Evocators into Rodigus, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Wounding on 2s actually, because of Empower, so there'll be that many. Saves on Rodigus. And so -1, so ooh, he's going to take 5, because he's only got 4
Yep.
saves. It takes 5, so 5 damage 1.
Noble.
So it just takes 1.
1.
So then 4 dice from the Evocators, 4 ups to Mortals, 2 more ward saves on Rodigus. It takes another 2.
3.
So Rodigus is going to attack the Vindictors down here.
3s.
So 3s. So 4 hits. and 3s.
Again.
3. Rens?
1.
1. So these are 4-up saves. Failed 2. Damage?
3.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I've actually got 6-up wards, so we'll see. Might not have all those back. No, I just don't take the wound. So, anything else?
Yeah, he's got his Fang Maw, so D3 attacks.
3.
3s. 2s. Yeah, Ren 2.
Failed both.
Damage 2.
No, so Vindictus dead, so that will be just 1 exploding into him though. Nothing.
And
Oh, you have. So Indrasta going into the drones. Hits 3 times. Wounds 3 times. Ren 3, so they go straight through, so that's 9 damage. And 5-up wards from the plague drones. Oh, so you take 4. So Lord of Blights attacking.
1 of these.
And 3 hits. 1 wounds. Retries don't care.
Cool.
So Vindictus into Rodigus. 3s to hit. That's 2 mortals. And everything hits. Wow, the Vindictus has been on fire. So 4 armor saves on Rodigus to begin with. -1. So they'll all go through. And 6 ward saves all up. Take 4. Go Vindictus.
So,
Catapult's attacking. It's got D6 attacks. For 1 again. 5. No. And the rest of the Retributors, including the... And so the Plague Drones into Indrasta attacks. So 2 hits. 3 hits. And then 2 wounds. 2 up. 3 up, so saved. And then 4 up. Takes a wound. And then the drones, the flies. Well, that's Indrasta maxed out on disease. And then wounding on.
3s.
Well, that's a lot better. Indrasta is maxed out. So 2 ups. Failed 1. 4 up. Failed that. Goes to 5. She may fall. And so the Decimators into the catapult there. We're hitting on 3s. And then just needing 6 of these to be 3-ups, which they are. So catapult's gone as well. Both catapults gone. You've got your 1 Blight King to attack with against the dragon. So Blight King into dragon, 3s. And 3s. Just 1. Watch me roll 6. No. Saved it though. Yep. And so Retributors are piled in. There's 2 into the Lord of Blights. That is 3 hits. And just 1 wound on him. So -2 saves it. Just go for it. Then the 2 Star Soul Maces into your drones. Both hit for 2d3. So it's going to be 4 mortal wounds to begin with. So 4 wards. Take 3 wounds on one of them.
Yep.
And then 3s to wounds. So 5 6-up saves to begin with. No, so it's going to turn into 10, 11. And so... And then the Praetors piled in to the Great Unclean One, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So 4 armor saves to make at -1. And so with that, that's going to be the end of the game, as Nurgle will not be able to take any of the objectives on the table this turn. They're going to fall way too far behind. Stormcast 1 priority for the next turn as well. So that ends our big 5,000 point game with a victory to the Stormcast. And even if the Maggotkin of Nurgle got it, I don't think they've got the power to overcome what's left on the table for Stormcast. So it ends victory to the Stormcast Eternals. That was a ton of fun, man.
Thanks,
good game. That was good. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here, you can do so by joining our Discord server, which is linked down in the description of the video. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel more financially, you can do so either by joining our Patreon or YouTube members, of which you'll find both the links of both of them down in the video's description as well. As a special thank you to everyone who does support the channel via Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give a shout out to them all. So a special thanks to our Patreons, Christian Weir, James Soren, Greenskins Gaming, AJC, Kenny Lowell, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, Anton Nilsson, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater and Samuel. And a special shout out to our YouTube members as well: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Chris Rollis, Ronya, Vinny, Lockloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Revenar, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Sean Scott, DS, and Ariana Edwards. And a special thanks lastly to, first of all, Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you can see pictured here for the channel. And a special shout out to Xmorphic, who does all the amazing background work for our Discord server. You're both absolute legends. Thank you all for watching once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.